Hi everybody, what's up? I'm back, okay, finally. I'm back and I'm in a different setting right now. You see the palm trees, sweetie? Look, I just started my birthday vacation early and I'm in Florida right now. Um, so I want to talk about something, y'all. Do y'all think a man could be threatened by a woman? Ooh, I think I'm getting bit by these mosquitoes already. Damn. I ain't been out here that long, getting bit already. Can a man be really threatened by a woman? Huh? I got a story to tell y'all. And this is all real life. Real talk. Straight no chaser. And I just want y'all to think about it. So, can a man be threatened by a woman as far as it could be her intelligence, it could be her beauty, it could be financially, things she have financially, it could be her like drive, her work ethic, her aura. Like, can a man really be threatened by that? So I was talking to my homeboy last year. I was telling him about the problems I be having dating, right? And he told me straight up, this guy, he got his shit together. He always had his shit together since we was a young gun. So he ain't got no reason to lie to me, and he ain't got, like, we ain't on that type of time. So it's like he the real deal. So he straight up told me, like, sometimes probably when guys look at you, they look at you like you intimidated. He didn't say a threat though, but he said intimidated. And he said, and I was like, well, why is that? And he like, well, because look at you, you look high maintenance. Like, cause y'all know I be glammed up, I be to the T, I be like put together. And he also said this something interesting. He said that I look like I'm like healthy minded. I was like, dang. When he said that, that rung a bell. That really rung a bell, y'all. So he said, because I look too healthy minded. And I was like, dang, that's crazy, because that makes sense. That makes sense on why you wouldn't want to date and deal with me, because I'm going to ask the hard questions. I've done the real work. You can look at me and tell I take care of myself. And that's what he said. And so I'm like, wow. Oh my God. But guess what, y'all? It's Virgo season. Ooh, period. Ooh. It's very much Virgo season. I'm excited. I'm so excited. So I gotta tell y'all my situation on what I experienced with somebody, like a guy being threatened to me. Like, I've experienced this before, but this was like second hand, just straight up, just like, it was strong, it was out there. So at my second job, y'all know I work the second job, right? I had to train this guy, right? So I'm training him. He's training to be a caregiver. I'm showing him everything to do. You know, we working. We only work 2 days together. I trained him for 2 days. This damn tree gonna get on my nerve. I trained the guy for 2 days, right? So the first day was cool. He didn't say too much. We was just like talking about the work stuff, showing him what to do and this and that. Second day come, I guess he like got a feel of me and got a vibe of me. And so we start like talking a little more, getting to know each other, like not like on a love level, but like we just start talking a little bit more about ourselves and stuff. And so we was talking about the first thing. What was he talking about? The first thing we was talking about was we was in a group setting, right? So this one other girl was talking about her love life with her guy she dating, on how she don't want to deal with him or be with him because she not interested in him, and she don't want to take his money because he's trying to give her money, trying to take care of her and give her stuff, and she don't want to take the guy money. So she said she basically was declining the guy offers and stuff. She said, like, when I don't like somebody, I don't get I'm detached from them. Like if I don't like them and care for them in that way. And I was saying like I'm the same way. Like I'm not easily attached to people. Like if I don't like you like that. And so then the guy, he just start asking me only stuff. So he like, you been hurt before? And I'm like, yeah, like a long time ago, yeah. But I'm like, that ain't the reason why I'm detached. It's because if I don't know you, why would I be attaching myself to somebody I just met and we ain't on that level? So that's the first thing he did. So I'm like, okay, we finished working. So the second thing happened. We working. What else happened? Oh, so I was telling him like my birthday coming up in a week or two. This was like 2 weeks ago when this happened. I was telling him my birthday coming up in 2 weeks, and I'm going on a cruise or whatever. And so he like, okay, where you going? And so I told him where I was going, and he was like, do you know what abroad mean? And I was like, yeah, out the country. What you mean? Like, why you? So now I'm like, okay, that's weird. He asked that. Like, I travel all the time. Of course, I know what abroad means. Like, then he started with the more questions. He like, so what else you travel all the time? I'm like, yeah, I like to enjoy myself. Travel, live my life. Then he like, you got any kids? So I'm like, no, I don't have no kids. So I guess he collected all the data. He collecting all the data information on me, just like what females do. Then they end up not like you no more when they find out you do your best life and you free and you got freedom and you happy. So he collecting data from me, I guess. So, so then the next thing happened. So I'm showing him what to do, like with the trash and stuff. So I'm telling him like, you gotta do your trash on your hallways or whatever. But I was like, cause the last shift they didn't do their trash, so I'm like, I'm gonna do their trash. I'm gonna do a good deed for them today and take out their trash for them. I ain't supposed to be doing that, but I'm gonna do it for them because whatever. That's my good deed for the day. So then he gonna ask me like, you know what good deed mean? Like what the fuck? Like duh? Like what? Why do you think I'm stupid? Like I'm like, also he questioning my intelligence. So you think I'm just a stupid? I guess maybe because I'm. Either he one of the misogynistic dudes who just think every woman's stupid and bimbos and blind, or he think I'm stupid because of my bubbly personality, because people think that too. So then he asked me like, you know what good deed mean? What do you mean? Like I'm a damn dummy. Like I'm using the word I don't know how to I don't know the definition to it. Like slow. So I'm like, okay, that's strike two. Why is he weird like that? So I'm like, okay. So then another thing rubbed me the wrong way. So when we coming in for our shift, basically, when you coming in as your shift, the previous, like in healthcare, you gotta relieve your person that's about to get off, right? So when I relieve the person about to get off, you gotta communicate like what's wrong, or if any issues happen on the last shift, or if anything they didn't do, communicate with them on what wasn't done. So I was communicating during the shift change, that telling this girl that she left, like she had left and she didn't say nothing, and she didn't put one of her residents to bed, and so somebody else had to come and put the guy to help us put him to bed, and that was her hallway. So I'm explaining to him like, cause he's training, he don't know the damn trees. So I'm explaining to him how it works. Like you gotta communicate and tell her like if you didn't do your trash, or if you didn't change Susie, or Joe, or Danny didn't get his lotion or put his deodorant on, like stuff like that. Like you gotta mention to your coworker what wasn't done or something, so that we can do better with taking care of the residents. Because at the end of the day, our job is to care for the residents. So I'm telling the girl like, you left. Why did you leave? Like what time did you leave yesterday? Because the med techs and like the supervisors was on my ass about why this guy not in bed, and that guy wasn't my resident. So they looking at me because they blaming me because I was the only caregiver left on shift. And it's like, no, you can't just up and leave. I'm like, well, you need to, I told the girl, like, well, you need to just communicate better and let us know, like, if you're going to leave. She like, well, I did tell the other girl. The girl didn't, I don't know what happened, but I told the girl I was leaving. I'm like, you couldn't have told her that you was leaving, because she wouldn't have been looking for you for a whole hour or two. And the med techs wouldn't have been calling you for a whole 2 hours if you communicated with them that you was leaving early. because I get it, she did a double, she was tired. So the guy, this was his second day working with me. So I'm telling him like this how shift change goes. He gonna put me to the side. You tried to dog chin check that girl. You tried to check her. And I was like, what? Like, first of all, I'm unproblematic. I'm doing what we supposed to do during shift change. We communicate. So I'm like, no, I was not trying to check her. He like, how you said it. And I'm like, oh my God, here we go with this. How you said it, it sounded like you was trying to check her. But come to find out, the girl didn't even have no problem with me the whole time. He just was trying to make up stuff. So I'm like, why this dude keep like nitpicking with me? Like, bro, what's your deal? So the next thing happened. His energy shifted with me after I told him about the cruise I was going on for my birthday. When he found out I travel alone and I be living my best life, that's when he start, I guess, like flipping the switch. He wasn't feeling it. So what happened? So he asked me, was I single? No, I don't think he asked me, was I single? I don't remember. I don't think he did. But he did ask me, have I been hurt before? I guess he's trying to like calculate an ad. He sound like one of them Kevin Samuels dudes. That's what it sound like. So I'm like, okay. So towards like the end of the shift, we working. This was, I guess, this was straw that broke the camel's back. So after we working, so after we working, so we work in a assisted living place where it's like, it's uppity, it's a luxury, bougie assisted living place. So the old people with money live there, and they got like they got old money, they got generational wealth money. Like, it ain't cheap to live in, so it costs them bread to live in. So these old white people, old rich Mexicans and white people and stuff. It's only one black person in the whole place. Not that black people broke, but we take care of our people when they get old. So that's a whole nother conversation. We don't throw our people in nursing homes and stuff and wait for them to die to get their money, to get the house and get the car like other races do. But that's another story. So anyway, the place the place is like a uppity place. So it's like old rich people, white people, old rich different race people. So the people was complaining, like the kids was complaining that they didn't want the guy like in the room caregiving for like their older parent, like woman. So I get it, like it's a black guy. Normally they don't hire men as caregivers anyway. But for some reason this job, they so damn thirsty. They hired the caregiver, the guy to caregive, and some of the residents' children was complaining about it. And then so I'm seeing firsthand. So then the guy telling me, so I do have an open mind, y'all. I know how to shut up and listen. So the guy telling me like this, he don't think it's gonna work, and I'm like, why? He like, well, because the women complaining because they don't want the men, wiping their lady parts, showering. That's just too intimate, I guess, too personal. They don't feel comfortable with the man doing that, especially a black man. Child please. So that's one issue. Then the second issue was the men was challenging them. So the men didn't like that it's another man caring for a man. But see, when I worked in like the group homes before, the men didn't care. Like, I worked with male caregivers before in group homes plenty of times, and it was never no issues. Like the residents don't get who they gonna get. Whoever shower you and here to do your job and wipe your booty and feed you and give your medicine is who's gonna give it to you. You can't pick and choose who you want to caregive unless you hire a private duty caregiver. But if you working through a company, if you living with somebody that work through a company, whoever that come through the line that get hired is get hired. So basically the men didn't like that he was caregiving, I guess. So they was challenging him. I ain't gonna lie. Because I was there like, doing all the rooms, showing him and stuff. So they was challenging him. They like, who are you? Where are you? Where you from? What are you doing here? What's your name? This is that, and all that, like asking questions. And so I'm like, I said, well, that's expected because the lady, the caregiver lady who trained me, she told me this the first time they had a male caregiver ever. Like, in a long, like, I don't think it's ever been one. So I'm like, well, this is new to them. So of course they're probably like uncomfortable with that because it's a guy, but and they used to all women or something. So I'm like, so later on we talking about it, right? We we talking about it. So he all like, I don't think it's gonna work, blah blah blah. So I'm like, okay, well, why? What's wrong? He like, these older men in here tripping, and I'm like, oh, okay, would you? I said, would you be like that? This is what I said, Jordan. He got mad about it. I said, would you be like that when you turn like 80 or something? When you get older, would you care if it was only a woman to take care of you, or you won't care? Like, and he was like, well, yeah, I want a woman. I would want a woman to take care of me. Like if I'm, I would want a woman caregiver to take care of me if I get older, and I had to help her. So I said, oh, okay, that's interesting. And so later on, like about an hour went by, he tried to check me, y'all. He like, let me talk to you real quick. And I'm like, what? What's up? He like, what you said earlier, I think that was a little disrespectful. I don't know what you used to being around or what you just seen around here, but I am a straight man. I'm a happily married man. Oh, I forgot this part. And when he had asked me, do I have kids? I had said no, I don't have kids because I ain't married. And he rolled his eyes. And so I'm like, why did he roll his eyes? And then, so anyway, back to the point. So he like, I'm a happily married man. I have a beautiful wife, and I got 5 kids, and I got I have a beautiful wife. You want to meet her? Like, he was being defensive. So I'm thinking like, okay, where is this coming from? Because why are you offended? So I guess he was assuming I was calling him gay because I had asked him, would he only like, when you get older, would you care? Who will take care of you as a caregiver? So he got offended by that, y'all. Emotional. Like, I didn't think it was that big of a deal, but I don't know, y'all. People be, but you want to test and try me and say all this to me, but when I asked you something, and I wasn't asking being messy or testy or disrespectful, I was genuinely asking. Because some older men don't care as long as you give them their damn food, their sandwich, their soup, and their coffee, whatever, and help them with their shower. They don't care who care for them. Because I worked in group homes before, and men have took care of me, and before I've seen it. So, and I'm telling him, he knew to this home health life anyway. He don't know. Oh my God, this tree. So he basically saying that he feel like I'm disrespectful, and he is a straight man, and he got a beautiful wife, and she's lovely, and she got 5 kids, and you want to meet her, you can meet her right now. And I'm thinking like, okay, all that you can meet her right now. Like, is you trying to like threaten me? Like, ain't nobody scared of your fucking wife. Like, you think somebody's scared of her because you got a wife? Okay, what you do? Congratulations. I'm beautiful too. What is that supposed to mean? Why are you offended by that? So I'm like thinking like, he really got offended and got turned up. So I'm like, either he in the closet, he got mad and just couldn't wait for a reason to get offended by me. And then next, it's like you just emotional because it was not that serious. I wasn't trying to disrespect or try him. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm sorry you took it that way. Like, I wasn't trying to disrespect you. I was just asking. He like, well, yeah, as a man, you shouldn't ask a man nothing like that. And I'm like, okay. So I'm like, all right, whatever. Well, I'm sorry, whatever. For offending you. I didn't mean to offend you. So we was good after that. He walked back up later on like, we good now, we good. And so I'm like, yeah, we good. But I knew to lay back. I had already added everything up he was doing. So I calculated him. So I'm like, I already gonna fall back from him because I don't like all that testy energy you trying with me, all that testing my intelligence, all that trying to frown your face up because I prefer to be married before I have children. Like, if you a married man, why you not an advocate for that too? What's the tea here? Because normally married men, happily married men, they be telling me like, they will tell you, don't do it unless you married and make sure it's a good man, or some of them will say don't do it at all. They be real. They be real. I love them kind. So, okay, what happened? Okay, so after that, he said, we good now. I'm like, yeah, we good. Okay, so we in the shift. I ain't see him for like a week or a few days or something. Because I only worked there 2 days a week. So next time I come to work, y'all, I see him. So I look him in his eye, because I ain't no scary hoe. I look him in his eye. Hey, how you doing? Have a good day. All right, whatever. Walk away. They switch him over to another department, so he's not doing caregiving no more. He's doing a different department. So that worked out well for him. So we was talking about that. So we in the break room. So we talking about how they switched him to the new department and he like it better. I'm like, good. They shouldn't have put you over there anyway. They were just being, so desperate for caregivers, because caregiving is like always. I told him that too. That field is always gonna be hiring. You always gonna have hours on deck and getting work if you're in that healthcare field, because that's a high turnover field, a position as a caregiver. It's not an easy job. So we talking about the job, right? So we talking about we start talking about hair, because he got hair. He asking me, do I know how to do hair and this and this and that. Oh, he was talking about my afro, because I had my hair in that big old afro. Well, I had a blowout before I did this in my hair. So he like, I like your hair, I like the natural, this and that. I'm like, thank you. And I'm like, I'm trying to figure what I'm gonna do to my hair next week. So he like, oh yeah, your birthday coming up. And I'm like, yeah. He like, you still going? I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, I just trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I want to twist it, braid or whatever. And so he started asking me different styles I like to do. It's like he tests my temperature. He'll be cool, he'll be talking, and then the shit go all the way left. It go all the way to the left, to the left, to the left, to the left. It go to the left quick. Like, I don't understand it. Like, you just can't talk to me cool. So I'm like, okay. So what happened? Oh, we was talking about the hair. So he asking me different styles I know how to do. So he starts showing me some style like the Black Panther movie. Like some guy, I don't watch TV, y'all. I don't watch movies. I don't know. Some guy in the Black Panther movie, some black guy with some dreadlocks like going to the front. It wasn't like a mohawk going up, but the dreadlocks was twisted like front to the side. So I'm like, no, I don't know how to do that style. I'm about to give you the tea, sis. I'm about to tell you, mama. I'm going to tell you. And it's always the marry men, y'all. Like I always say, I need to do a real video on this to spill that tea, because I'm tired of holding back. I'm fucking tired. So we talking about the hairstyle, whatever. We talking cordial. We cool, y'all. No issues, no drama. We in the break room. Talking about the hair. I'm like, I don't know how to do it. First of all, why you asking me, do I know how to do hair? I'm not about to do your hair. I'm not no hairstylist. And I told him that. I do hair for myself. I do my own hair. Styles by Bree. Like, no. But no, I was like, I do my own hair. I don't do people's hair. I know how to do it, but I don't want to be, I'm not a stylist. So we talking about that. We talking about that. So next thing you know, we get back to talking about the my vacation or something. And so next thing I know, what happened? So he like, so you just gonna go? You going by yourself? And I'm like, yeah, I travel alone all the time. So I'm telling y'all, he might be a podcast spooky too, y'all. I think he might be a podcast spooky, or he might be the Kevin Samuelite guy. I'm like, yeah. He like, okay, so you just going by yourself. Nobody come, your friend, your family, nobody. I'm like, nah. He don't know if I have a man or not either, y'all. He just they assume we just lonely cat, horny cat babies. So he like, so you just gonna travel the rest of your life, huh? And I'm like, yeah, what's wrong with that? He like, you don't think that's gonna get lonely? So you just gonna be lonely with cats the rest of your life. Y'all, that's what he said to me. So I was like, what? And then I had him repeat it. So he was like, so you just gonna be lonely with cats the rest of your life? And I was like, what you mean? Excuse me? And he was like, you heard what I said? And I'm like, I was like, what did I say to him? I said, why you worried about me? I did just like that. And I looked at him. And then he was like, well, why you looking like that? You getting defensive or something, he said. He said, like, I'm getting defensive. And why did I answer it like that? And I was like, well, why are you saying it? Like, why did you asking me that? And so then he like, well, based off your response, You don't want companionship? Like, what you think about companionship? And I said, once again, why are you worried about me? Then I said it with an attitude tone. I gave my attitude tone. So then I started rolling my eyes and me mugging and looking stank. And then he got the clue. Then he was like, you know what? Go ahead. And he left out the break room. He said, you know what? Go ahead, Brittany. Have a good day. Have a good day on your work shift. And I said, thanks, you too. Fuck on. Fuck on. You think I'm disrespectful for violating you about your sexuality. Bitch, you ain't seen disrespectful. Because why is you playing? You the one disrespectful. You see how they provoke us? You see the shit, the mental games they try, y'all? He'll sit there and flip and play like I'm the crazy one, but he the one trying to fuck out of me the whole shit, the whole day and a half. Marry me and always think the one that wants them. If you have a conversation with them over, yeah, I'm looking for a conversation. But the thing is, okay, if you're happily married and you're married and you sold, and you know what I'm thinking too? He looked like one of them dudes that don't even like black women. I bet you, how much you gonna bet? If he do got a black woman wife, I'll be surprised. I bet you his wife's Hispanic. He look like one of them kind. I could bet you my dollar. I bet you she, or if she is black, she don't look black. Cause he look like them type that he don't like black girls. Like, out with your blackness. They don't like the black girls out with their blackness, confident, cute, living your best life. How dare you? And you ain't worried about a man, bitch, how dare you? It be the married men always in single women business for me, y'all. And you know what's embarrassing about that to me? The women be sitting there bragging, flaunting their rings around. It's a wife, it's a wife. My husband. And the whole time, they be having a ring of embarrassment. This nigga over here in my face worried about my vagina, my womb, and my personal life, and my love life. All up in single women business. How do y'all feel about that as married women? I need y'all to come to the congregation because I got questions. I'm concerned. I'm very concerned. I be wondering, like, if we the cat ladies, why you so worried about me? Let me be a cat lady in peace. I think what it be though too is, I think they be seeing that aura on me, like that happy, cheerful aura on me, like they be trying to figure out, like, why is you so happy? And then they don't, just like the hating women, the pick me women. How are you happy without no man and no kids? They just don't understand people like me that could just live my life how I live it. Now, I ain't never seen it, y'all. Kept saying this was a whole big himself. He was divorced twice with a whole Airbnb. That was an Airbnb? Girl, bye. And got a kick out of humiliating women. Damn shame. But y'all, I was like, so is this man threatened by me or something? And it's crazy because, of course, I don't talk about money or nothing like that. Like, I don't get deep on my financial reasonings on why I like to work multiple jobs. Well, y'all know because y'all know on my channel. But like in real life, I don't talk about money and stuff. I'm very humble. If you know me from work, then you know like what I do for work. But if you meet me outside of work, I don't talk about that shit. I don't talk about where I live. I don't talk about no credit score. I don't talk about no bank account. I don't talk about that stuff. Like, if you know, you know. Like, oh, and not to mention Kim just paid his child support. Child on a regular basis. That's sad. That's sad. But I was thinking like, but is that supposed to be like a threat? Like, or some type of scare tactics? Saying that I'm just gonna be a lonely cat lady my whole life. So you just gonna travel and be a lonely cat? I'm like, he just really asked me. Now I've seen men on the internet saying that stuff, but I've never met one in real life. He the first one in real life I met. I said, oh Lord, not another podcast. Spooky, I can't afford another one. To be the married one. The last thing you should be worried about is me. You got six motherfucking obligations, five kids, and a motherfucking wife. You need to be worried about. That's why she's talking about. You think I'm disrespectful? You ain't seen disrespectful. And I'm thinking too, like, He probably used to them, you know what I call them, y'all? Mute wives. Mutes, M-U-T-E. Like, used to them quiet, submissive, as they say. Them quiet, reserved, shut up wives. Just shut up, do what I say. I'm the man. I pay the bills. I'm the macho. I'm the I. He probably got a wife like that. But like you said, he probably do like me too, though. He probably got a crush on me. Ain't no telling. These dudes be saying they can't stand us, but they always make watching every movie make all of our damn business. And when I seen him the other day after I did my hair, he like, hey, Brittany. I'm like, hey, I like your hair. I'm like, oh Lord, thank you. I'm not one of the girls that just think just because somebody compliment me, they want me. But like, you eyeballing me too hard. Go on somewhere. Worry about yourself, boo boo. Married men live longer than single men. The single women live longer than married men. So who's winning at life? Yeah. So you know what? That probably makes sense. Ooh. I just thought of something. So that probably makes sense on why they go after single women then. Because the single women be happy and joyful living their best lives, and they want a piece of that. Because their wife at home tired and ran down and bombarded by all his bullshit. And all the kids and them dogs and goldfish bullshit. So they know we ain't got no obligations. So they like, oh, she perfect. I'm going to the nail shop in the morning, y'all. I'm about to go on a cruise, sweetie. Ooh, I'm excited. I'm so excited. It's very much Virgo season. Today, relax day. I go chilling at my hotel. Then I get to the airport in the morning. And I'm so excited. So yeah, that's it that happened. Is these dudes be threatened by us? Or do they be secretly admiring, crushing on us, liking us? And they don't know how to express it, like how they say little boys be mean to you in school. Could they really be liking you, but they don't know how to express it? So they just taught to just try to abuse you. Because, oh, he like you. If he verbally abusing you, cussing you out, and busting your head through the wall, that means he like you. And that translates into real life, because then the girl's thinking, because your man dragging you down the street, he love you. You see how that translated real life? I don't like that. I don't like it. I had 2 smoothies, y'all, earlier by mistake. That restaurant gave me the wrong the wrong order. I ordered a smoothie and an avocado egg bowl. And they gave me a smoothie, a regular smoothie and a smoothie bowl. I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna eat the other one. Because I ain't feel like going back up there. But yeah, I'm excited. I should tell boys like that. I told this guy at work he abusive. Cause I told 2 men at work, at my other job, my main job, that I seen one guy, he did like this to me, like he tried, like the backhand. I said, don't you ever do that again, don't raise your hand at me. And I did that just like that. I said, don't you ever do that again, don't raise your hand at me, that's abusive. You abusive. Caught that ass out wrong spot. See, this is how, I need to do another video, y'all. This how victims and women that get abused, they look over shit like that. That's a sign. He done dragged the bitch before. If he'll do that to you, what you at work, what you think he'll do to you outside of work at home? Drag your ass down the street by your hair. Then another guy, he was black. Then another guy, Indian guy, he did like this, like you know how guys jump at you like this? Like he jumped at me. I said, why you keep doing that? I don't know what be wrong with these niggas, y'all. What be wrong with them? And I know them Indians get busy. Oh, they get busy with their wives. Oh, but this ain't no Indian woman right here. Oh, no. You better go on back over there with all that. Sweetie. You better go on over there and play with somebody else. Cause I'm the big one, not the little one. Don't do it. I call the police, I tell, I file reports, I do all that. I don't play that. And I think I've never been in no abusive relationship because I talk too much. I really believe in my heart, my big mouth is my protection. I really do. I'm for real. I'm serious. I told y'all I've been called headstrong and strong-willed. My own daddy and stepdaddy told me that. I'm headstrong and strong-willed. You thinking you gonna abuse me, I'm gonna abuse you first. Like, I'm playing. I ain't gonna abuse you first. I'm playing. Because women do. That's not funny, y'all. Because men get DB too. So I'm not making no joke out of that. I was just playing. I shouldn't have said that. But because y'all know y'all sensitive on here. And y'all be canceling people. And y'all be all y'all feelings about the truth. I met a guy that used to get beat up by his woman when I was in Vegas. He was telling me how his girlfriend used to beat him up and kick him out the house. But you know they wasn't us. It was white people. Ain't no black man. I don't know. My daddy girlfriend, she was something else too. Anyway, I'm telling too much. But yeah, I had to tell men that work that I'm not an unprotected woman. And the men in my family will handle them so back up off me. Come on, exactly. And that's another video, Bella. And if you a woman that don't have no family, this is why I need to do a video on vulnerable, why your girls are vulnerable. If you are a girl who don't got family, you need to be very particular, very careful on what men you let around your circle and who you let in your life. Because if this man, I said this before, if this man see that you ain't got no daddy, no granddaddies, no uncles, brothers, cousins to fuck him up, if he abusive, he's going to try you. He's going to try you. I've seen it in real life. He's going to try you. If he see you vulnerable and you in a space where ain't nobody there for you and you ain't got that strap on you and you ain't got no street smart and no common sense or no kind of wall up, you breathe. He's going to come get you. You easy prey. You an easy lick. So if you one of the women, I advise you don't be mouthing off. Don't be mouthing off about you ain't got nobody. You better shut up until you know that man heart for real, until you know that man for real, that he ain't one of the ones that's gonna beat you, possibly kill you, take you out this world, possibly lump your eye, possibly, anything. So that's not a joke. Ooh, I done got passionate. I done seen that, y'all. That's close to my heart. That's close to my heart, y'all, for real. I done seen they'll prey on you. They'll prey on them daddyless daughters. They'll prey on them girls that don't got nobody. They don't know nobody. Them girls that ain't got no family. Them girls that ain't got no daddy or no mama. Them girls that ain't got nobody. Like them not nursing home. Them foster home girls. Adopted girls. Foster care girls. Like girls that they ain't got no daddy. So be careful, please. You better lie. You better lie. I don't care. Lie. Because men is predators, y'all. They always preying. Every time I meet a guy, that's what they ask me. Where you live at, who you live with. Do you got them? Is it in so many ways they saying, do you have a man around? And I've met men of different races that do this too. Who you live with? You got any family around here? And do my brother and his wife live around the corner? Even if he don't, tell his ass that. I live with my uncle. Say a man on purpose. If you ain't got nobody, because they'll prey on you. And they do that because they a lot of times they know that a lot of, especially black women, ain't got no protection. So if you're a black woman, you need to be careful. And don't do that, or just don't deal with them at all. That's always an option. I ain't saying live in fear, but you be smart. Don't be trusting everybody all willy-nilly like that. But yeah, that's it for the video, y'all. I know I got off topic, but I'm sorry, I get passionate about taking care of us. Too much of us getting wiped out here, and I don't like that. I'm here to prevent that. So, alrighty. I love you all. You could tell in the man's eyes too if he crazy. You look in his eyes. If he got a quick temper, if he get mad quick about little stuff, if he flicking out and just got quick temper, hot headed, if he call you out your name, if he call you a bitch, if he try to hit you, if he like that guy did the work, if he try to backhand, like thinking like he gonna backhand you, or if he try to jump at you, don't take that stuff lightly. Do not. Do not. I've never been a victim of DV, but I know enough, and I've heard enough, and I learned enough in my life with people I know. So don't take it as a joke. And just be a feisty, don't take no mess woman. That'll always prevent them anyway, because they can't stand women like us. Why do you think I be getting into it with their ass all the time? Because they can't finesse me on that bullshit. They don't like me. Sure don't. This man was passing off flyers for his contract and business. He asked me was on there. I told him none of his business. He was shocked. I said what I said. Oh yeah, I think that's another one too, sis. When there's people like landscaping, people coming to your house and all that bullshit, like, or a handyman, or like a delivery guy coming to drop off the refrigerator, if he trying to flirt with you, if you're a single woman, don't be telling him you single there in that house by yourself. I'm gonna have to do a whole nother damn single woman safety precaution video, because that's real talk. That's real tea. There ain't nobody out here. Nobody out here is peaceful. Peace and quiet. But alright, yeah. It is none of his business, because why? Because you're married. If you trying to see something, trying to be slick. It's sad we gotta be on pins and needles like that, but you do. To protect yourself. These men is crazy. They'll take you up out of here. They don't care about their own damn life, so I didn't care about yours. Let me say it again. If they don't care about their own damn life and their own livelihood, why would they care about yours? There's no reason to. You're just a nobody. Nothing. If he don't let no self-love with himself, he can't love on you. So, alright. Thank you for the video. Thank you for watching the video. I'm going to enjoy my vacation. I'm so excited. I'll go live again once I get on the ship, y'all. And tell me in the comments, do y'all think that guy was threatened by me? Or was he like had a little crush, or what y'all think? Because he was a weirdo. And I don't understand people like that. Like, how do I disrespect you? Well, you've been throwing jabs at me, trying me the whole time, testing my intelligence, trying to insult me like I'm a damn bird brain, stupid ass girl. Alright, until the next one, is Virgo season period cool? Turn up? Yeah.